Hello and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another Doctor Who episode. Now, obviously, we're approaching the final 3 episodes of Series 12 of Doctor Who. There's only literally now 3 more to go, so I think this is the right time to reflect, back on Season 12, and look at how Season 12 has been as a whole. And, it's not the final episode yet. You can't do a end of season review. But, at the end of the day, I think right now is a good time to maybe sum up certainly the episodes we've had so far and look forward to maybe some of the episodes that we've got coming. So, obviously, let's talk about, how Season 12 has been, in my opinion. So Season 12, in my opinion, overall has been a good episode. If I had to rate it out of 10, I would give Season 12 probably a 7.5 out of 10. There have been some dodgy episodes. For instance, Orphan 55, I think most notably, has been the worst episode of the season. However, there has been some solid scripts this season, especially when compared to Season 11. And actually, quite frankly, I'd actually like to say Season 12 has topped Season 11 in every single way, to some degree. Even though Orphan 55, yes, was a very bad episode in my opinion, it wasn't the best we'll ever see. And in fact, really all the episodes that have been certainly, let's say, not so much on script in terms of the season plot, as in around the Timeless Child, a lot of the episodes that have been, just individual episodes, let's call them, haven't been classics. They've been a bit hit and miss, I would say, with some of the audiences. And I think this is the case here this season in Doctor Who. Some of the episodes have been good, and some of the episodes have been really poor. But, there have been also very good episodes as well. For instance, Skyfall Part 1 and 2, I thought were 2 excellent 2-part episodes. Then, obviously, you've got Fugitive of Judoon. I thought that was an excellent episode as well. But, obviously, obviously, them episodes have had quite high budgets, clearly, in terms of they've gone almost all out with them. And in fact, actually, since Fugitive of the Judoon, I felt like the episodes have actually been somewhat better than the 2 episodes prior to that. Like, the 2 episodes prior to Fugitive of the Judoon, Orphan 55, and I believe there was another one, wasn't there? Weren't Praxius. That was it. Tesla. Yeah, Nicholas Tesla. Obviously, them 2 episodes were okay, but they weren't great. Now, personally, my favourite episode of the season so far has been probably, in this order. I'll just give you the order. Probably, my first favourite episode this season is obviously Fugitive of Judoon. In my opinion, it was a perfect episode. I thought almost, top-notch. Not maybe the best episode I've ever witnessed, no, but it's certainly maybe some of, as good as some of the Stephen Moffat episodes, especially during Stephen Moffat's late reign, not in his early days, but it was a very decent, solid script, some strong characters in there, and I really liked that. My next favourite episode is probably Skyfall Part 2, then Skyfall Part 1, obviously, in that order, so Skyfall Part 2 and 1. I know obviously it should be technically 1 and 2 the other way around, but yeah, for me it's 2 and 1 because I enjoyed 2 more than 1. And then I'd have to say it was probably actually the other night's episode. That'd be my next favourite episode, etc, etc. My least favourite episode of the season, probably, as I say, Orphan 55, followed by Tesla, and then obviously probably Praxius is my third least favourite episode. So yeah, there has been some good episodes, but there have been also some bad episodes, I feel, during this season. I feel like, it's been a mixed bag, and that's why I would give the series a 7.5 out of 10. Now, in terms of what we got to look forward to coming up in Doctor Who, well, there's a lot, really. There's still a lot of questions, still very, very much unanswered and unknown. For instance, who is the Timeless Child? Who is Ruth's Doctor? Where does Ruth's Doctor fit in amongst the Doctor's timeline? There's so many questions I feel like there's got to be answered. Why is Captain Jack back? Is he going to make a further return? Or, have we just seen, a one-off? Was it just a cameo? Which would be a great shame, really. When will we see the Master return? Will we see him return for the finale? Will we see him return maybe next episode? When will that return take place? Because obviously, we've seen the Master return already once this season, in episode 1 and 2, but will we see it again? I'm pretty sure we probably will, probably in the final 2 episodes. However, let's not say he may not make an appearance before that. As I say, where does Ruth's Doctor fit in? Is she before the first Doctor, which I hope not? Or is she, after the first Doctor? Maybe in between Patrick Troughton and the third Doctor. So the second and third Doctor, is she in between? That would be my theory or my hope, quite frankly. Then obviously, there's a lot of questions still to be answered. Who is the lone Cyberman? Is the lone Cyberman maybe next season's, story or, basically plot? Are they just giving maybe a drip of what's next to come about the lone Cyberman? Quite possibly. And Captain Jack, maybe would come back for season 3 of this Chibnall era. Possibly, which would be cool to see. Maybe a new not a new era of Doctor Who, but a new season of Doctor Who, a new fresh let's say story or lead to go on. There's a lot of unknown questions, lots of ifs and buts, and quite frankly, I'm excited. In terms of the next 2 episodes we've got coming up, well, obviously, as I say, we got next episode, which I don't think there'll be anything much. Then I think the final 2 episodes will be revolving around the Timeless Child, and probably that Gallifreyan history, which I look forward to, because I love Gallifrey. In terms of when exploring the Gallifreyan history, I think when you do that well, it can be brilliant. And, one of my favourite episodes of all time, is the Curator, or technically not the Curator, technically the Name of the Doctor, I think it's called, is it? Name of Doctor or Day of Doctor, I'm not too sure. Day of Doctor was pretty good. Very, very good episode, in my opinion, and obviously then you had that Trenzalord one, where the Doctor sort of fell onto that planet. I think that was the name of the Doctor, I'm not too sure which one is which. But yeah, we've got a lot to look forward to. There are still a few good episodes to come, which I am looking forward to, so yeah, hopefully them episodes and final few episodes of season 12 will live up to, I guess, the rest of this season. But yeah, quite frankly, as I say, it's been an average season. Let's see how it finishes off. Hopefully Chibnall gets the ending right. There's certainly been a good start, a fairly decent middle, and hopefully we will get the ending we all deserve. But yeah, I think that's about it, really. And I think that's all there is to say on this topic, then, I guess. And until the next time, folks, have a great day. I hope you have enjoyed this video. And yeah, thank you. Please subscribe, like, and share. Click that bell icon for more notifications on Doctor Who episodes and on Doctor Who Chit Chat, I guess. We will be looking back, by the way, on season 12 and the Timeless Child at the end of the season, which obviously is only now 3 weeks, 3 more episodes, so in 3 weeks' time, we will look back, hopefully, once the revelation on who the Timeless Child is. We will look back on that. We will discuss more about who she was, and who Ruth's Doctor fit into it. I hope they can just tie this all nicely up That's all I say, because, it's a pretty big plot. The only thing I'm concerned about right now at Doctor Who is, it's a very big plot, and you get it right, brilliant, thumbs up. You get it wrong, it could, upset a lot of fans who are into Doctor Who, of course. And that's my fear right now. You get it right, thumbs up. Get it wrong, thumbs down. It's pretty, I think, that simple. I don't think there's anything hard to establish there. In terms of viewing figures, I just wanted to mention one about this. In terms of viewing figures this season, actually, they've been not too bad. They've been sort of around season 10's level, in between 4 and 3.8 million, which isn't actually that bad for Doctor Who. Okay, they've lost 1 million views over the course of a season, which isn't great, but at the end of the day, we're still not really near when we hit that all-time low, almost 5 years ago now it was, where it was in, I think, one of the episodes that, obviously, what's his name, Peter Capaldi aired in, only hit 2.8 million. Right now, I think the lowest we've seen this season is 3.8. So yeah, But as I say, please subscribe, like, and share this video. And until the next time, have a great day, folks.